Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is CK3. And in this particular series we are focusing on the Northern Lord's Flavour pack and what it all brings to the table. Therefore, of course, we are playing as the manliest man of Man, the ruler of the Isle of Man and Man in the Isles, Emperor Bergfor Raffleson. And this is going to be a momentous episode, I say, because of course in the last episode we conquered the last holy site needed to reform the faith. And we will incorporate our experiences conquering the Anglo-Saxon territory. But first I want to show you this, flagellant and severely injured. In a sense, I should thank the game for giving me once again evidence for my mantra that I repeat ad infinitum. Don't land your air. Now, of course, I didn't land this air, this happened by accident, but still, holy heck. Having said that, his wife is giving him a tentative care, so that's helping a little bit. And moreover, his wife has done other wonderful things for our dynasty. The flatten of her dynasty. Because here is a son that is both handsome and intelligent. So he got both the trait from his father and his mother. But unfortunately, what name is this? I don't know how to pronounce this. I have absolutely no clue. Oh well. But yeah, and of course he is not in a line. There are two sons in front of him. I could disinherit them, but that feels so gamey. And I don't know, you never know what he's going to develop into. Perhaps he's going to be some maniac. And yes, I have in the end decided to release this lady, still modify her contract, because who knows, maybe it will be a little bit more stable nowadays. And no, I cannot imprison her again, despite the fact that it shows as if I could, and I could still revoke actually the title if I wanted to, because she's still a known criminal. So for now, I'm just gonna go with fine. For now, your contract tells you to get more money. If I need to revoke it, I can revoke it. But those are all side notes to the great thing that our Norse culture is going to, well, bring some more prestige to the Azatru faith. From our, experience with the Anglo-Saxons, the Irish, the Welsh, and what other cultures were there. I mean, they're all dying out, so they're not that important anymore. We found out a few things about our faith that is under pressure, because, well, this Urukonosko king over here, and as I just showed you, Upland is rebelling against it, but still, there's under their pressure. In fact, our original Azatru adventurers, the Rurikind here, immediately went to Slovanskian. They immediately changed, and they changed even our culture. How dare those people do that to our great adventurer? Even Dear the Stranger, who, well, in this history didn't do that great, though he did form a duchy, changed to Slovanskian and Russian. What in the world? It is our dynasty, our wonderful dynasty, that brings Azatru back to this territory. Well, wonderful, of course, being a little bit disputable, seeing he's homely, of this wonderful line of hideous people. At least it's slowly being bred out, but okay. Anyways, our dynasty is the one that brings Azatru back. It is our dynasty that is still true to the old ways, the Norse ways. It is our dynasty that will be the guardian of Azatru, so we are going to reform the faith. And yes, as you can see, I got the trait in the lifestyle perk tree that makes it minus 50%. So I'm going to also talk a little bit about mechanics and why I'm choosing a few things that I can do. By the way, for the vassals that are not going to get the new faith, is either this mare. I really don't care about her, because she is a mare in some of our new territory, and I'm probably going to give that away and what have you not, because if we reform, I probably will lose some, have to give away some land, as I will get some other stuff, which we'll see in a moment. And then there is this guy who, well, he is Azatru, but he is a criminal, so I can revoke his titles anyways, which I want to do because he took the duchy away from my son. And they only duchies in before they start claiming more lands. So let's talk also a bit about mechanics in this Reformation. Blood. Blood is very nice to get piety, but because the opinion penalty that is given, popular opinion penalty I should say, to counties, maybe also the vassals, I actually don't even remember, to people that do not have this in their religion, I am not very happy about blood. It is also very expensive to perform in ways of money. The bonus, popular opinion, I don't need that in counties that already are Azatru, so I don't really think that this is very great mechanic-wise. I think that really should make it cheaper to perform a blood. Secondly, I don't really think that that is really good. Besides, if we keep it like this has been transformed into Azatru, all of our homelands, so to speak, of Man and the Isles. But we still, of course, have East Francia, which is mainly Catholic, and we still have Italy, which is mainly Catholic. So blood is gonna go. But I do want to keep in line with our faith, so I'm gonna go for unrelenting faith, which allows members of the clergy to serve as commanders or champions. Right. All Azatus gaining 4 prowess and our fate hostility advantage, so even if we have a commander, we get a +2 bonus. It's not even about personal combat, we just simply fight better. But that makes this a little bit redundant, because we can already have members of the clergy as commanders, and there the clergy gain +4 prowess, and of course I can double up, but I don't think that that's very good. So basically, the worst thing that we lose if I change this is the levy reinforcement rate. But we want to control territory. We want to be in control and power over the region. So that's why I'm going to go for control. As for the crime doctrines, it's interesting to notice that all the things here are the same for male and female, unlike some other male-dominated religions. Catholic. So, for me, I'm going to make this equal. You know, I know that is perhaps not very logical, but it's a thing I do, alright? And of course, because our dynasty is safeguarding the religion, we should be the temporal head of the faith, which requires me to have lay clergy. As for this, well, unlike perhaps some people think due to some documentaries and series, the Norse were actually quite lenient to other faiths. So pluralist is very logical that the Azatu have been given that. But, of course, we're changing the faith because we want to defend it. So I don't think pluralist is as important anymore. I would like to get righteous. I had considered fundamentalist because, hey, conversion speed is wonderful. But I do not want to get additional factions to pop up. So righteous it is. Make it also easier for us to convert, as pluralist is a -20 penalty. And wow! There is our new faith. We are now of the reformed Azatru faith. And as I noticed in the playtest, for some reason all my grandchildren are not taking it. So I'm gonna have to go here and there to modify their beliefs. Because I can tell a 0-year-old, hey, change your faith, and it will go gaga goo 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 goo, and it will apparently accept. I have no idea how I can convey the message at all to him, or how he tells me that he will accept. But that is a thing. Now, because of course we are the temporal head of the faith, we got a lot of churches, so I want to give, I have to give Lavin away. And this lady, her son will inherit her lands. So I was thinking, well, maybe if I give France to her, because she has a claim to it, and if I give it to anyone else, it's not going to help, because then she's just going to conquer it. And then we're going to give her a duchy, the Duchy of Tuscany. And then her son's land should come into our lands. So basically, I'm doing this little quick little war, holy war here for our new faith, of course, so hello. And then we should gain additional lands, because her son will gain the lands, will bring in the lands that he already has within the region. But first, the Azatru Reformation. At long last, I have managed to gather every important Godi in the world together so that they can discuss our beliefs and establish an official doctrine to guide our faith into the future. Which is kind of funny, by the way, as we have court chaplains. We don't have Godis anymore, but that's beside the point. Impassioned Godi are already talking about launching great holy wars to spread the new faith across the world, and are asking all adherents to put any disputes aside and come together for the sake of the new faith. And that is something that we have unlocked because we kept Warmonger. If you can see here, when there's a head of faith, it can declare great holy wars faced with Warmonger. But funny enough, there wasn't one. Now there is. I've chosen to personally lead this Burgundy and Azatru movement, and have assumed the title of Fylker, an exalted position, and I will pass down to my descendants. So that is a duchy title that we have on top of that as well. So yeah, we are the head of the religion, and we can call for great holy wars. And yeah, I'm gonna keep my court chaplain working in that particular region, because I don't want to lose the bonus. But after that, of course, we're going to go into these lands and convert all the old Azatru provinces into the new proper Azatru provinces. And hopefully, considering the fact that it is now a reformed faith, all the other territories that we have, like the Catholic territories, oh, we're going to bring them into the fold as well. But first, our little war here with Italy, because, well, we want to get her a duchy, and the grandchildren go, yeah, sure, Dad, I'll take that faith, which allows me now to grant seeing that I've made everyone equal, my daughter some land. Because we are equal. All my children will have land. It is almost as if Emperor Bergford Raffleson had that in mind as I give the land away here to my daughters. All my daughters will be landed. All my children will be landed. Okay. If I click on this, I know I have an extra daughter over here, but, you know, she is 0. We'll get her land later, alright? Just, I'm conquering land now anyways. All my children, and that are alive, will have land, because we did have 2 sons passing away. In the meantime, I'm also going to revoke your lands, because I don't think that he will stop anything. Neither the war with Italy nor himself. He doesn't have the troops. I even click on it immediately away, but I already checked off camera. He doesn't have any troops to even have a dream of beating me. So, yeah. That Dutch is gonna go back to my son, just so you know. Yeah, the young Viking pirates over here, which still, and the Varangian veterans, you know what? We might just want to use them in order to chase down the troops from Italy. I hear people gasp. You're gonna use them? Yeah, I want this war to be quickly over, because if that lady dies, or plot is to kill her, things will go annoying, so I don't want her, like, to... I just want to make sure that that this war is quickly done so that we won't have to get any trouble. And let me just get some commanders over here that have siege abilities, because we have them again. Woohoo! Love that. No, third guy? Yeah, 185. That's a bit expensive for a siege commander. I'm not gonna do that, sorry. Nope, none present. Oh well, guess a random commander. And well, if you haven't realized yet, because I'm trying to be, wait. What just happened? Oh, she died. Died in childbirth. Wonderful. Well then, I guess we're still gonna get the Duchy lands. This is the son that killed her, who is old as Atru as well, because we hadn't demanded her to change their faith yet, because, well, we hadn't had a hook on her, but I can demand on him. 54% is pretty good. He has some claims on territories, but... Oh, this is really unfortunate. I was just talking about it. I don't want her to die due to a plot. No, says the game. She will die immediately due to childbirth. Haha! Great. Focused on hunt, sure. Well, that means the young Vikings are also not that important anymore, so I'm probably not gonna move them. Though then again, why not? Make this a quick little war. Blessed be Odin. Well, at least that is a wise choice, Mr. Supandini. I believe the family name is called. Let's just group these together. And let's just see where Italy is gonna go. Oh, you wanna defend, stop that from happening, that siege? Sure, we'll just... murderize your troops before you arrive. Though we have a minus 30... Whoa! That doesn't matter. We have enough men, but... Dang! That was, not easy. Alright. Let's get this guys out of there now that we have wiped the Italian army. No reason to stick around. Let's select a few men. There we go. That should be enough to start sieging Siena. And have a commander. Sure, there you go. My brother and my champion. And then we're gonna... Sometimes it's really difficult to select the right army you want. We're gonna split off yet another army of well-trained men. And that should be enough to just handle Sardinia over here. There. Thank you. By the by, if you hadn't realized, this is another after-action report because... microphone settings, but this is the same microphone settings as the last episode was a problem, because I tend to record in bunches, and somehow I realized halfway to go like, maybe I should check them. I don't know, man, but anyways, this is an after-action report. I still hope you enjoy the after-action comments, because I want to give you, my viewer, my watcher, the quality that I can now give you, which is, thanks to this Blue Yeti Nano microphone, should be a lot better than the previous, because I used to have an HyperX headset. Actually, I still have the headset, but the headset has a microphone in it, and the microphone is the only thing that died. The headset still functions absolutely fine, and I'm using it actually right now. But yeah, here, he has, what is it, 400 troops, I don't know, something or other. Do we have somebody with fodder? No, but we'll then take a guy with a holy warrior because... No, actually, you are old Azatru. I'm not sure if we would get the bonus or not, but fine. Get go. Oh, 139. I thought that was 390 or 391, but I misread that. Well, oh. Actually, that's good. That we captured our son. That means that he won't die in battle and that he can't be killed by sieges. We'll keep him safe in our home. This is a bit like... Yeah, we captured my son, a prisoner of war, and I wouldn't be surprised if my son went, hey, you're the force of my dad, right? I'm his son. Just take me away from here, from all these freaking weirdos that have taken away my claims. Bring me to dad. And the soldiers go like, oh, man, probably gonna get rewarded for saving the emperor's son. I think that was a voluntary, at least if he was smart, a voluntary surrender. You are a Zatru. Oh yeah, and you are going to inherit right now. Which is funny because that means it is going to go down into our line because this lady, I don't know where Fledner, no, I know where Fledner Jorvik comes from because Jorvik, but interesting. Yeah, that is a thing that I'm not sure if all my vassals will adapt to quickly enough. That the fact that now the females will get land, like this lady, County of Wolpe. Oh well, but that is beside the point. It really isn't too bad that we lost, that woman died in childbirth. Because then we had even more claims on Italy. But then again, we don't really need the claims to kill them. And let's send some 800 men to kill 7 troops. They might be knights, and actually they're killing a few. I mean, kind of impressed by that, but... At least some soldiers went out of the fight, let's put it that way. This is another very important capture. This is a brother of yours. Yeah, well. The old Azatru, you know what, we're just going to siege that. I know we're going to suffer attrition, but I know that these forts are very weak. And I assume they are very weak due to all the infighting. Yeah, sure, we'll try that one. My court physician and concubine, and we increased her learning by 2. That is very nice. Means that she's in even better position. There we go. Let's group these guys together and beat Italy up once more. Though, unfortunately, it probably is not going to give me a lot of war score extra because we already annihilated their forces once before. Still a -8. That means she has 29 marshals. She's like a pretty good ruler to fight against an oppressive force, but not good enough. There you go. Wiped the army again. Didn't capture her, which is unfortunate, but I think everything else is going fine. That has been besieged. I don't know if I want to siege my son's land, so maybe we should go over here. Though again, the war score is 92%, and you have a war score of 52. I assume that war will end over when we win, so let me just go here. This crime cannot go unpunished. Sure, we'll capture some fornicators. Let's replace that counselor that just died. There we go. Have the queen. That should help. Now everyone knows. A mayor and a duchess. Duchess of Gwyneth. Oh, fatty. But she is Knowles and Azatru and everything, so... I think as soon as she can have her ransom paid, then everything is fine. This guy got captured as well, but he's not in our prison, so let's just... Where is it? There it is. Ransom. There we go. My past self and current self are in agreement with one another. There's no reason to really revoke and do anything, and we can't imprison anymore, but we could still revoke the title. My past self did miss that... missed hitting the right button to check out what it can do. But alright, more ransoms I am reminded of now that I ransom her. And more ransoms means more gold and more prestige. Prestige is a fuel for declaring wars, and gold is a fuel for having an army to fight that particular war. And in fact, we don't have any technology yet that can allow us to upgrade our buildings any further. Heck, we have already brought civilization to the Norwegian coast. And yes, I know that we still need to... increase our Norwegian holdings, but right now because well, I had a plan for gaining Italian lands. We're focusing here. You... Okay, on my rival? I don't think that really matters. She's not even in court. You know what? I'll keep you in the pocket. Maybe to get you to court and matrilineal marry you and stuff like that. We'll have to see. Task finished. That is pretty good. Convert faith. But we are also doing this war is almost done. Will not accept, despite the fact that there's a 98% chance. 98% war score. How are you not seeing in that you cannot beat me? Like, a sane person would consider, this war is rather over. Our two armies have been annihilated. But of course, it's also game mechanics. You have to think of a few things. Let me put a sieger in here. So that goes a little faster. Faction disbanded, and that's pretty nice. Get rid of these guys because Italy is not going to form it's not going to form an army that can oppose us. But in fact, I'm just going to get out because of ticking war score. We have all the duchy. There's no problem. Fortune builder. Okay. That's pretty not bad. Formed a new alliance. Yeah, I don't think Lancaster is going to fight against me, buddy. I don't think that is going to be a huge problem. And heck, there is the war indeed with Italy. Grabbing the entire duchy of Tuscany. If I can't do it one way, I will do it the other way. Supodini, you are a Zatru, you are a Cisalpino, but you are very young. So maybe if we just offer you guardianship, there it is. Convert your culture, which you will accept. And you will become Norse according to this. This is a champion of mine. Which I need to demand conversion of. In fact, this lady is still old as Zatru. You are a sister of mine. Right. How many sisters do I still have around in this? This is my youngest sister. Oh, no, she is now a Zatru because her husband converted, but... Huh. Maybe we could... No, but... no, I want to keep him as a champion. 30 prowess is excellent. That is an excellent warrior. Not going to land her. Besides that, I don't know what happens with the... guardianship that I just offered to the Budini young boy. And I guess we're now just gonna find some people to, well, rule some places. And now that we have a lot of ladies, maybe we can check... you... No, you might be in line for the Duchy of Corsica. Yeah, you are the one that's in line for the Duchy of Corsica. So you'll be married into our family. Absolutely wonderful. No, cannot give to you. You're an heir of something. So we're just going down the line here, finding either people that are, well, people of our dynasty that we can give land to, whilst not being married, so that we don't get any very weird inheritance issues. So this is a little bit of a careful look-see look into what we can do. Like, this couple seems a viable option. He is married, for instance. She isn't, but she is married to a different dynasty. And she's not very good in the stats either, actually. Maybe I am making this more difficult than it is. Because she has all kinds of children that are landed, so she herself is not married. But then weird inheritance issues happen anyway. So yeah, let's land this lady. That's fine. And that should be it. Actually... I guess I reconsidered, possibly because of weird inheritance issues just as much with her. Oh, he is married. My past me did that wrong, but luckily I didn't notice in time. And yeah, the funny thing is because we just turned our faith into one where we have layman clergy, we can now grant all these wonderful Godis land. Something that we were previously banned from is now an option, and that gives us a way more access to areas. Interesting, by the way, that she adopted the name Luca, of course, because of the region that she now takes, I think at least therefore. While having a Norse flag, and it's not a Norse territory. Yeah, it is indeed Luca that we gave. No, you get Siena, and you call yourself Siena as well. So they form their dynasty names after the territory that we give to them, even if it's not Norse, nor Azatru. But oh well. And yeah, we can land females and making use of those wonderful skills. You are absolutely nothing important, but whatever. I'm gonna give you land because, hey, we need to. You need to tell those Italians to hopefully convert. So, Tuscany, you still hold that. Okay. But you're not at war. And you don't hold it on this screen. What? Oh, well, sure, we'll create it. And the capital of Tuscany, lies in with the Cipollini. I will grant it to you. After all, that is what we had in mind, and it shouldn't be a problem. We're making you Norse. And, well, maybe your primary area is your brother. Maybe if we killed, yes. If we killed you, actually, this boy would become the ruler, but he is already pretty French and he's 12, so I don't think I can really block him out. He does have a lot of claims though, so that would be nice. There's a sister also with a lot of claims. And here's the other boy. But they're not of the same family line, so I guess you are from a different dad. Yeah, we could kill you. Once again, this boy is French, that's the problem. And this boy at least will become Norse, and he has claims as well, we've noticed. So, let's just be it. There is Sardinia, by the way, that fell as well. Handle that little rebellion. You are gonna get your title revoked. Goodbye, sir. And Arborea, you are Sunni, and I can not demand your conversion. Alright, then we'll revoke your title, because we are righteous, and we can do that. 13% chance you will accept, so basically we are going to have to go to war. Yet again, most likely, but hey. I don't think that Arborea is going to stop the mighty empire of Man and the Isles. As I give my son here some land. Oh, wait, he's still in my prison. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay me money for the fact that I have just safeguarded you from utter humiliating defeat. And that you had to call in Daddy, who was busy in the north, to help you survive. We didn't raise a lot of men, but it was enough to kill you dead. Goodbye. Get out of here. We'll move. You are once again... Oh, demand... Yeah, this is what I dislike. I've said that before. If somebody comes into power that had a different contract with their vassal lord, and then they become your vassal, they hold the old contract, and you only have a 20% chance, basically, to accept. We're gonna demand it, but she's probably gonna refuse. Yeah, that is annoying. East Francia is still very unstable. And you will be the next one in line. I can demand your daughter's conversions. Don't know if they all will accept, but it shouldn't be a problem. Unless she dies, I just realized, and they will come into power, and then they have a thing on me. But sure, I'm just gonna accept for now getting the true Azatru faith everywhere. And that would also possibly destabilize the current ruler of East Francia if all her daughters are of the right faith. Yeah, I guess I didn't check. Yeah, these is also all those out through. Darn it. I guess we have a lot of demand conversions to do. This is another button that I really would love Paradox Interactive to introduce. Like, next to, if you go to your faith, there will be a button like demand conversion of all vassals. No, that's not even better. Demand conversions of all landed characters within your realm. Because that is the point here. These people are not my vassals, they are vassals beneath another ruler. And the ruler that was did take our new faith, but not all of her vassals did, and all of a sudden, hey, 100%, nice. Then they don't like her, thus the realm destabilizes, faction comes in, she has to be deposed again, because I think this is like the 8th or 10th time that the ruler has changed within East Francia while we claimed it. So it would be wonderful if that button would be added. It would eliminate the micromanagement of this particular action that you just saw me do. Here, everybody, my direct vassals did it, but these guys also didn't do it. So it's just, and this guy did do it. So it's a long, outstretched thing to find everybody and change their faith by saying, "Hey, stop it." It's just annoying. So that would be another button I would really love to be added to the UI for just ease of life. And once again, of all these people that are not direct vassals of mine, if they demand a hook, it doesn't matter because they're not beneath me. Of course, if they would come to the throne of East Francia, then it would matter, and there is a chance that it would be. But then again, this current ruler of East Francia already has a bad contract with me. So you know what? If somebody else comes to the throne with a normal contract and then they demand a lower contract, I haven't lost a darn thing. So, I don't know, man. It's the same thing that I would love it if the event was like, hey, I want money for my conversion. That you could still say, if you have one, like, no, I'm going to use my hook to demand that you accept as I request, or as I, not request, demand. Because right now they can actually go, no, I will convert if you give me some cash. And the only options you have is yes or no, and not I have a hook, which annoying. All right, you know, at least my son is once again the Duke of Sardinia. We will get him back into power. We will give Arborea back to him. As I go on and search for more things, I wonder. Well, I don't wonder. I don't think this is very fun to watch. This is just realm management. It's not just management of the realm, which might be interesting to some to see how I perform certain things and what my particular approach to certain problems are that you might be facing as a ruler. But yeah. Which, by the way, of course, there's many ways to play CK3 in all the Crusader Kings series. So it's not like mine is the only way. I'm particularly well aware of that. Why have you changed of color? You're still part of my realm, aren't you? You should be. Oh, and I don't have a siege here. That's a bit of a silly mistake. But yeah. Oh no, 2-man, 2 whole man. Oh, what an army. It's Don Quixote and his... I forgot the helper's name of Don Quixote. Bad idea to quote something if you've forgotten something. Sorry, by the way, I spiked my mic due to that. Awful laugh right into the microphone as my head just tilted forward and went past the pop filter. And actually, I think I pressed the pop filter into the microphone, so probably the recording quality is a bit less, so I'm gonna scooch away a little bit from the microphone. Hopefully that makes the recording still fine, because I'm not going to record this once more. I've had enough. There you go. That war won. And yeah, he's not beneath me. And they are both Azatru. Actually, well, this is Azatru and the other guy we couldn't demand. So I guess the Mesvarit are still going to be around in this area. But, you know what? I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to handle all these little micromanagement issues for you. And we will come back when we, well, focus again either on the papacy. Or maybe we're going to go north and combine a little bit Norwegian land and see if we can have the lands that are the Empire of the Northern Isles. But for now, Empire of the North Sea. But for now, I say, I thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.